Hey YouTube, this is Shadi the Generator. I'm just kicking off some more videos today. Let's get to it. Had a wild, long, crazy day. I ain't trying to make this too long though, so let's get to it.
Crazy. It's crazy.
What you're watching is surveillance video used in the police investigation showing 6 men walking along 23rd Street in San Francisco's Mission District around midnight Monday. Suddenly, a white sedan pulls up and 3 armed men get out. One is even brandishing an AR-15 style rifle. While some of the victims huddle up against a wall or put their hands up, one man in the yellow tries to fight back.
I could only imagine adrenaline just taking over him there.
One suspect even threatens to shoot, and when one victim does not back away, the bullet hole can still be seen on the home's garage Friday.
It is horrifying what's happening in San Francisco.
Those who live in the neighborhood say they had no idea the incident even happened and believe San Francisco has changed in recent years.
My kids have to leave the city because it's just been, oh really? Well, they don't want to raise kids in a place that's so scary, right?
Dang, that's crazy to think that, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of happening everywhere in America. She's talking about, my kids have to leave the city. It's kind of happening everywhere. You look on the news, just about everywhere you go.
SFPD later spotted the getaway car and 3 suspects at a business just 10 minutes north along Folsom. Officers arrested 22-year-old Kamira Richmond of San Francisco. After escaping to the roof, a 21-year-old Kcal Carter and 15-year-old juvenile were arrested. These firearms were seized from the trio. Police tell me they do not encourage victims of crime to fight back.
Stupidity, courage, those things I'm not quite sure where the line is there.
And urge citizens to be aware of their
Yeah, he definitely
surroundings
got
at
up out of
all
there.
hours of the day.
So did
All
they actually
suspects
get
are now
anything
in
out of him?
custody on more than a dozen charges each, including attempted murder. The juvenile also has a no-bail warrant out of Alameda County.
That was crazy. Alright, let's see what else I got lined up. Alright, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have to edit any of this. A lot of this is crazy content, so. Let's move on. Oh, and what I said about this being everywhere, unless you got like Uber bucks, but even then, like look what happened to Quando Rondo and them. I believe they was in like Beverly Hills or something like that. They was in a nice place. I don't know people to get, something happened to them in a nice place. FBG duck, a lot of people. I don't know what they got going on back there. They pointing something out. That's a lot going on at this gas station. So this why when you in a big city, you know what I'm saying, try to get your gas station in the daytime. You visiting a big city, you in a rental car, get your gas in the daytime, because it didn't even happen in the daytime, broad day. But at least, got a chance to see something coming. Yeah, if this get too bad, I'm gonna have to censor it. But yeah, look, everybody just enjoying their day. Look like they just come home from work or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, she's looking. She sees something. I don't know what that noise is. Yeah, she did the right thing. She pulled the gas pump thing right off. Told the kids to get down. Got up out of there. You got to get out of there at the right time, though. I'm not sure. Get up out of there. He blasting somebody? I'm going to have to run that one back. Alright, he got there's somebody over there. Maybe we heard the gunshots. folks pumping the gas over here. This black car ain't got nothing to do with it. Dude in this gas station. I mean, dude, him and dude, yeah, he got something in his hand. I'm not sure if that's a gun or not. He pointed at cars. What kind of car just went by? A white car. Great truck. See, this is a real scary thing because you never know when it's really gonna happen in real life too. Like, you just pop off, you just getting gas. You just, you know what I'm saying, getting your Swisher Sweets or your cigarillos. You know what I'm saying? You going to get your hot Cheetos for the kids. My daughter asks me every day when I get home from work, Daddy, can we go to the store and get a snack? And my gas station look like this sometimes. I gotta stop at. Depending on what time I get home and what day of the week it is. Oh, alright, so that is a little transaction to the green card thing. Truck slid by and blew at him. Look like they missed everybody. Like they sprayed everything up. Missed. Yeah, that little truck, that little white truck did a little drive-by right through there. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but that's what we got to deal with in the hood. That's why we should have guns too, cause not only the cops got to deal with that.
Live tonight, a chaotic scene caught on camera. Today, detectives released new video of the moment 4 people opened fire on a group of teenagers in West Philadelphia. 2 16-year-olds and a 13-year-old are still hospitalized. Thursday night, Shari is off. Sarah Bloomquist is joining us. And the big story in Action News is the search for 5 suspects.
Officers spoke about the investigation this afternoon.
Man,
Action
we gotta
News
do
reporter
better
John Paul is live for us now at Philadelphia Police Headquarters. John, this video just so disturbing, really almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. And you could tell, the police were saying.
Yeah, it definitely seemed unbelievable. But, I mean, we in America, man. Some mass shooter shot up a, country concert. And, gay dude shot up a gay club before, that's I mean, it's not what it is, but we gotta do better, man. Mental health is a thing, all that. We just gotta, some people criminals, man. I feel like most people that's doing the killing is killing over and over again unless they get caught. That's why when they do some of these roundups and they catch 10, 15 people, most of the crime stop. It's usually just, so all that argument and we killing each other, it's not us. It's just a few people.
Saying that same thing that you were just saying, Sarah. It was wild that this was happening in the streets of Philadelphia. Now, they put the video out this morning. They also told me there's going to be more video coming out that shows those 4 suspects getting out of a newer model gray Honda CRV driven by a 5th person. And tonight, they need help identifying suspects. The video only lasts 10 seconds, but in that time, nearly 70 bullets are fired. You see 4 young people, 2 with handguns, 2 with automatic rifles,
and they don't
firing
like they
down North Fraser Street in West Philadelphia. What you don't see is what happened off screen. A 13-year-old and 2 16-year-olds were hit.
An automatic gun going off with broad daylight. Broad daylight on the streets of the city of Philadelphia, 4 miles, just shooting up the block.
Police held a news conference this afternoon to ask for help from the public. They're asking everyone to take a close look at these 4 men to see if they might recognize them or their clothing. Tonight, they revealed they're looking for 5 people in total. The 4 shooters were dropped off on Lansdowne Avenue by someone driving a newer model gray Honda CRV. 2 days later, a CRV was later found burned out in Belmont. Investigators are looking to see if it's the same one used in the crime.
There's evidence there. There is definitely evidence there. We're hoping to exploit that evidence and find out if that is actually the car.
Police tell us the 2 16-year-olds are in extremely critical condition, while the 13-year-old is unstable. They don't know why the 3 were targeted.
These aren't ripples. This is a tsunami.
Pastor Aaron Campbell knows one of the victims. He runs Level Up, a program for at-risk youths. He says gun violence is touching everyone.
Hold up, man. I know, dude, man. They got one of him in every hood on the
in the city. 6 ABC talked to him the day after the shooting. He says since then, at least 10 kids have come to talk because the violence is getting so bad.
A young black male in Philadelphia has the same stress level as someone on the front lines of the Afghan war.
Hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying on everything. He ain't lying. These kids out here, and that's why they moving like that. Like, you know, it's crazy. It's not condoning or glorifying or nothing like that. But a lot of times, you know, that's what they up against. Imagine you seeing that as a little kid on the street, not just once, twice, but multiple times in your life. You know, stuff like that. And then you become an adult or to the age of, you know, where you can actually, you know, get out the house and, you know, spend time with your friends, and then you actually can get your hands on a gun. Think you ain't gonna hold one?
Police also revealed to us today that they found a .45 caliber handgun they believe may have been.
And then what happens when, like, you know, somebody close to you get killed? You know, not because y'all did anything wrong, somebody was tripping on you or set, you know, all the other stuff on you. They banging on you or whatever. They, you know, they pushing up on you. They applying pressure on you. What happens?
Been used in that shooting on Lansdowne shortly after that shooting on Monday. I'm going to let you know when that video comes out of them getting out of that Honda CRV. For now, we're live at police headquarters. John Paul, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.
All right, John, thank you. We are following.
All right. Let's see. I got another one. All right, this one I think kind of a little funny. It's more lighthearted, I think.
Now to this. Caught on camera, a police dog attacked in Anaheim.
I don't watch none of these videos, so I just be clicking on them.
Officers were searching for a stabbing suspect when they saw a man run up to a house and jump through a window. When he finally agreed to come out, so did that large dog. It charged the police canine. An officer zapped the dog with a taser, and it took off. Both of the dogs are okay. The suspect, as you see here in this video, was arrested.
Let's talk about shooting.
It turns out he had nothing to do with the stabbing. He ran because he was a parolee at large. He is now back in jail. Wow.
Oh, wow, man. Wait a minute.
Shoot it!
Shoot it! Look,
Now to this. Caught on camera, a police dog attacked in Anaheim. Officers were searching for a stabbing suspect when they saw a man run up to a house and jump through a window. When he finally agreed to come out, so did that large dog. It charged the police canine. An officer zapped the dog with a taser, and it took off. Both of the dogs are okay. The suspect, as you see here in this video, was arrested. It turns out he had nothing to do with the stabbing. He ran because he was a parolee at large. He is now back in jail. Wow.
And then the man didn't have nothing to do with the stab. They done chased him down. He was minding his business on the run. I done been there before, man. I ain't gonna lie. All right, man, let's see what's next. All right, this one's a little different. This one's like, all right, let's see what this one is.
The house had 2 Ring cameras, one above the garage, and the other was a Ring door behind him, or shown walking up to the house's front door. Before knocking or ringing the doorbell, the man in the jacket immediately starts trying to break down the door.
That was too loud. I had to turn it down, son. Actually, let me pause this real quick. I gotta do something real quick. Alright, let's get it, man. Sorry about that. Dang, they trying to break into their house. Look, he ain't got no mask on.
The ring camera falls to the ground from
rookie mistake number one. You ain't got no mask on, and it's a camera right in your face. And you got a super identifiable hoodie on. So when they ask, did anybody know what these people recognize as a hoodie? You probably wear that hoodie every day and be walking up and down that same street. That the ring doorbell catch you kicking the door on. Yeah, man. Find a better hobby, man. I understand. I've been there before. But I ain't never did that, though. I always wondered what went through people's head when they trying to kick down the door to rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all even scope the place out and see if anybody was home first? Like,
from the impacts, but the door itself doesn't budge. After those few seconds, the man walks around to the house's side door and again immediately starts trying to break it down. By this point, the homeowner had woken up in a panic and was checking their camera's feed for an explanation. They noticed their doorbell camera on the ground, and so they switched over to their other camera. As the banging noise rang out throughout the house, they could now see what was causing it.
Oh, plug this on here. Pause it for one time. I thought about that. Yeah, look.
The homeowner's voice coming over the speaker was enough to scare the two men off. Police were called out to the property. When they reviewed the footage, they noted that one of the men was armed. What these two men planned to do with the people inside if they had successfully broken in is unknown. It's unclear if they were ever identified by police. This clip was captured at 3 in the morning on April 9th, 2023. It happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The homeowner was sleeping when the clip was recorded. It wasn't until he woke up and saw a notification on his phone that he found out about it. He reviewed the footage, horrified. This is what he saw. A woman is shown trying multiple different keys to get into the house and even looking around for a hidden one.
That wasn't no key, man. That was a damn gun. She high as a kite. Oh, that's a key right there. She high as a kite, man. What's wrong with her nose? She look like she got Ebola. Or look like she got punched in the nose. Look, that's a gun. It's a little tiny little gun key thing. It's so dark out there she can't see nothing.
The homeowner claimed that he had never seen this woman before. He said that she later started throwing rocks at his car and trying those locks. It's likely she was under the influence of something. Multiple times she tries to insert keys into the doorbell camera itself. After a few minutes, she walks off and was never seen on the property again.
There's probably some. Oh, look, she got the keys on the lanyard around her neck. I feel bad for that lady. Either she on drugs or she got like dementia or something like that, man. Because she was trying to put a little keychain gun in the keyhole. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even a key, man. So, yeah, I don't know what that was.
Walter Hickox is a homeowner in Daytona Beach,
Florida. They need to call like the police to help that lady.
His home is set out in a wooded section of the city. In January of 2022, Walter was taking his 3 dogs out onto the porch when he noticed one of them intently looking at something outside. The dogs suddenly start running to the left side of the camera, and that's when Walter realizes they were looking at a black bear.
Oh, a bear! Oh my soul, that's a whole bear. Ooh, I thought it was another dog. Ooh, what you gotta do when a black bear come for you? Damn. Oh.
With barely any time to process what he was seeing, Walter lunges at the bear as it goes for his dogs.
Dang,
manages to push it back before he shoves a nearby chair in the doorway, preventing it from attacking.
Wiener dog.
He yells out that he was attacked by a bear as he brings his dogs back inside.
I didn't know what this video was, man. I just clicked on it.
When I had time to just sit and just stare, it all hit me, and I started bawling. I couldn't believe how close to death I was, and I didn't get my dog.
Walter received minor
Man, that
injuries from
last
the
bear,
bear.
man. If you ain't go
His
ahead
dogs
and
didn't
pop,
receive
pop,
any injuries.
man, that's the same size bear that Khabib be fighting on everything.
This homeowner in Texas got a knock at their door for a DoorDash delivery around 1:20 in the morning. Only the homeowner hadn't ordered DoorDash. She was sleeping. It was only her and her nephew in the home at the time. She remembers waking up to a metal clinking sound, but didn't think much of it until she noticed damage to the outside of her house the next morning. This caused her to look back at her cameras, both the footage from her doorbell camera and the one she had set up in her backyard. This is what she saw.
See. Right there, I see that one. Oh, hold up.
DoorDash.
See.
The first video isn't as concerning. A woman standing at the door claiming to be with DoorDash from 1:20 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Look,
this could be written off as a determined delivery driver that unknowingly had the wrong address. But it was the backyard footage that was genuinely concerning. At 2 a.m., 4 men got into the backyard and tried to gain entry into the home through a window. It's likely they planned on entering through the front door by ambushing the person that opened it for the DoorDash delivery. But when no one answered, they resorted to trying the backyard while the fake DoorDash deliverer stayed out front as a distraction. However, fortunately the men would be unsuccessful and are shown running away from the house on the backyard camera.
That's why you gotta keep your doors locked, y'all.
The 4 men and the woman at the front door were all seen leaving the area together in a dark-colored sedan.
That's
they
crazy.
were never caught by police.
That got me.
In June of 2019, multiple homes in Chicago
got
a visit from a man claiming to be an investigator known as Jeff Rushmore. The only problem is that man doesn't exist. He was impersonating an investigator with the local police department, fully equipped with a fake uniform, a fake badge, and fake police radio shatter.
That looked fake. Your shirt don't look like you ever wore before. You do not look like you've been out there all day in the field.
Can you open the door?
Man, he got the reader and everything. He by himself though. I wouldn't trust him either though, man. Like, hey man, get your ass away from my door, man. You got the wrong house. That's why you gotta know y'all right, y'all. Cause if it's a fake cop trying to pose, that's when you know, hey man, you ain't no real cop.
The homeowner doesn't answer the door, yet the man stays in character, even faking a call back reporting the unresponsive homeowner. Another home in the area equipped with a Ring doorbell camera shows the same man. This time the homeowner does open the door.
Hey, but you done, bro. You ain't got no mask, no nothing.
Hi, sorry to bother you so late. Rushmore with the Winfield Police Department. I'm an investigator. When your neighbors down the street reported a missing...
The video cuts out there. The man explains a missing person case, and when the homeowner says he doesn't know anything about it, the interaction ends. The motives behind him impersonating an investigator are unknown. Often there are cases like this where the man is simply trying to get people to open the door thinking they're safe, but proceed to rob them, or sometimes worse.
Yeah.
However, he doesn't do this. No one knows his motives. One commenter said, "I honestly believe he was testing the waters, and as he felt more confident, he would have escalated from getting people to open their door to entering into people's homes to only God knows what next."
It definitely was.
According to recent documents, the man was never identified.
Well, no, I don't think he was testing the water. He was just seeing who would open the door.
This video was captured in Kansas City.
I'm gonna tell you what he probably was doing. He probably was waiting to see who opened the door And if the right person opened the door and they said the right things, that they were home alone and he felt like he overpowered him, that's when he would have took advantage.
The doorbell footage shows a man appearing on the left.
But he's stupid because he's going door to door as a cop. And everybody knows you ain't no damn cop. Where you at? An investigator. How you're 15, bro. You look 15.
Left side of the screen and climbing on the guardrail. He was trying to stay out of frame.
Any investigator I ever seen looked like they was in a good 35, 40s.
As he attempted to take the Ring camera off of the home. Inside the home was a woman and her son. The man was the woman's ex-boyfriend. He failed to remove the camera, so he left, but returned 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
This time he had a cloth to cover the camera.
Stupid. We can see you, dude. They can't see me. I'll just put it. See a tattoo? It's screwed on, you dummy. I should just go pull it off. Might be that strong to pull it off, but
3 minutes later, the homeowner's son ran into her room, frantic, telling her their car was on fire. Police and firefighters were called to the scene, but not before the fire destroyed their car and most of their home. Marianne, an expert in abusive relationships, responded with, "Abusive relationships are about power and control, and when that power and control is taken away or it's minimized, then what we see is those efforts are escalated to try and get them back." Police are currently looking for the homeowner's ex-boyfriend seen in the video.
Yeah, that's Fatal Attraction style. Hey man, y'all.
This happened in April of 2023 in a wooded section of Asheville, North Carolina.
As soon as they show the first red flag.
The homeowner of this house got a notification saying motion was detected at her front door. She opened the app on her phone and saw 3 bears on her front porch. They were tearing open a package that had recently been delivered.
Man, this one, I ain't gonna lie, this video
was dog food, which they easily would have been able to smell. The homeowner opened her door and confronted the animals, trying to scare them off.
Between bears and home invaders.
On the right side of the screen, with the bag in their mouth as they walk
like my first video.
This footage was captured at night just before 2 a.m. It shows a man ringing the doorbell to this home in Rochester, New York. Immediately after, he hides behind a parked car. He's seen crouched down, holding some kind of club in his hand.
Actually, I'll watch this one.
Breathing heavily and sweating profusely. He nervously looks back and forth from out at the street to back at the house's front door.
He could be hiding from somebody. Like somebody trying to kill him. I ain't never been running from the police. He got something in his hand though. What you on, dude? Somebody chasing you? Yeah, he looks scared and sweaty.
The man clearly looks to be on something. When he realizes no one was going to answer the door, he walks away. Another minute passes when a voice yells out that the police are on their way.
But you thought you was finna hit somebody with that?
It's unclear whose voice this is. There are 2 main possibilities here. Either this man was hiding from someone for one reason or another and he was trying to get inside a house so that he wouldn't be found, the voice being the person he was hiding from. Or he was trying to bait the homeowner into opening the door, where he then planned to do who knows what.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The voice here being a concerned neighbor that saw what he was doing.
That's the same thing, man. I said the same thing before you even said it, and I didn't even watch the video. So, hey, man, that might be it for the night, man. If y'all enjoyed that video, y'all want some more content, please, like, comment, subscribe, and then if you do subscribe, drop in the comment section that you did subscribe, so that way I know. And then you can also drop in the comment section with whatever else you want to see. Okay, so this Shotty the Generator. Y'all have a great night. Stay blessed, y'all.